Hey guys, it's Dima from Dimostech. Today, as you can see, we're checking the Xiaomi Mi Smart Band 5, and for some reason that I'll explain in a moment, it's already unpackaged. So the reason that this thing is already unpackaged and boxed, however you prefer, is because this one was made for the Israeli channel, and if you know Hebrew, go to the Israeli one because there is a way for you to get one of these for free. Not this one, a new one, for free. You do need to do things, so it's not exactly free, but you'll understand in the Israeli channel. It's something particular for Israel. It uses an Israeli app. Doesn't really matter if you are global because this won't help you in any way. Anyways, we're going to check a little bit the Mi Band 5, just a small sort of overview. I cannot call it even a review, it's just a small use case and that's it. So basically what comes in that box, which is pretty much empty, this stupid manual guide that I don't know how would you even use it, it's so uncomfortable to use those. Anyways, it has a charger. This one is magnetic and it works nice as a magnetic charger, but I kind of hate it. Basically, you can see here in the back, you just come around here and that's it. It automatically magnetizes and that's it. So that's quite nice. Obviously you have here all the sensors. The band itself, you can remove it and switch to a different band. And as you can see, my Mi Band watch is already configured with some pretty much custom, I would say, clock. So yeah, it's one of those in the store. Basically it can show you here the wind speed, current sort of weather, how much humidity, the battery status obviously, the clock, the date, the day, calories that I didn't use it yet, so it doesn't have anything to show, how much steps you did, and your BPM, which is for some reason quite high right now, I'm not really sure why, but yeah, it's not that comfortable to both showcase it and use it, but yeah. So we have weather here. We have sort of music control, nothing is playing on my phone, so... Oh, we even have notifications, so yeah, I did receive a Twitter notification, and I can see it here. Let's go like this. We have our stats, we have PAI, which I have no idea what it is, so not going to go through that. We have our heart rate, we have notifications as you've seen, we have some sort of stress tests, I don't know, it didn't work for me yet. We have some sort of breathing exercise that it can do. Events that it can show you sort of, and weather again. Workouts, well, I'm not going into this, but you have quite a lot of workouts here, so yeah, and it should automatically recognize if you are doing some workout. That depends obviously on the settings that you choose, and we have some watch settings here, so yeah, that's quite nice. Currently this is the most brightest option, and that's pretty much how that thing works for you. Now, in my case, I still prefer something like this, a smartwatch. And as you can see, this thing is huge. This thing I have to charge it about once a day, and even that isn't enough sometimes. This one should last you about a week or so, at least from what I understand. And keep in mind, I did enable everything, by the way. The sensor right now is working. So yeah. That's quite an awesome small tiny watch, and you have sort of bands like this that you can exchange and buy them on AliExpress for very cheap. Now I will give in the description a link where you can get this on AliExpress, Amazon, etc. Obviously those are affiliate links, but you already know that, I guess. I sadly cannot provide you a free way to get this if you are not inside Israel, because this was some particular thing for Israel. Basically, it's sort of a workout app that if you do walks and stuff like that for a long period of time, you earn points, and then you can get some prizes like this one. So that's why it's limited particularly to a country and not something that everyone can use, sadly. But that's the showcase, and that's the Mi Band watch, just a small short sort of overview. I actually quite like it. I did use the second version and it was kinda okay, but the screen was very dim, and it wasn't good enough, I'd say. Now, if you remember, I did test the Samsung Galaxy Fit 2, and that thing required about, I don't know, 4 apps, I think. This thing, 1 app for everything, you don't need anything else, just 1 small app for this thing, and it works much better. The first setup, the pairing and everything, it took some time. Everything was automatic, you just hit once next, allow all the stuff, and then it starts pairing, the updating and everything. Basically, it did even transfer the settings from my older Mi Band that I didn't use and didn't even have for at least a year, I guess. It actually transferred everything from their cloud to this thing, and that's pretty much it. 1 app that does everything, very easy setup, very nice use, and yeah, it's quite nice when you remember what is where. I do like this thing a lot, not like that Galaxy Fit 2 whatever it was. I will probably stay with my smartwatch, I just prefer more big bulky watches like this. Obviously here I can reply on WhatsApp messages and things like that. On this one, forget about it, you'll be able to read, but nothing else. It does support many languages though, which is quite good, because the previous models didn't really support many languages, which was a bummer for many people. For me it doesn't really matter, I still use English, so for me it's good as well. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I just want to remind you that we have a membership program, so if you really like our channel, go ahead and check it out. We might add in the future, if we'll have enough supporters, maybe some even merch or maybe things like this as a giveaways. Thank you for watching this Dinos Tech episode. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you won't miss any future video. And I'll see you on the next one.